Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Cop Council. How are we all? Hopefully, all of you are having a fantastic day from wherever you are around the world. And welcome back to our post match reaction to Liverpool's 2-1 win over West Ham United to make it 3 wins in a row now for the Reds, of course, which is unheard of this season anyway. But let me know your guys' thoughts as well on, of course, the Reds beating West Ham by 2 goals to 1. Of course, I know plenty of you guys will have your thoughts, your opinions in the comment section down below as well. So again, let me know your guys' thoughts as well, because again, it wasn't plain sailing again tonight for the Reds, but again, nevertheless, we will take all 3 points. Do not get me wrong with that anyway. But of course, it is a big, massive thank you to, of course, Cody Gakpo's goal for Liverpool again. How good was Cody Gakpo tonight? Again, another brilliant performance from him tonight. And of course, big old Joel. I need to apologise to Joel Matip as well after yesterday's stream. But yeah, again, Joel Matip with a massive header to make it 2-1 to Liverpool as well. And thank God it was an absolutely fantastic goal from Joel Matip, which again, he should have scored in an earlier corner as well. But nevertheless, still, Joel Matip making it 2-1 for the Reds, which of course got us all 3 points against West Ham as well. And of course, we'll be speaking about Trent Alexander-Arnold as well. Again, another assist for Trent in today's game. Of course, 5 now in his last 4, which is absolutely fantastic. And of course, Jurgen's men, obviously, absolutely brilliant. Of course, tactical wise, I think tonight as well, and of course, just performance wise as well from the Reds, I thought was very, very decent from everyone tonight. Anyway, but of course, we'll be speaking more in detail in that anyway. But if anyone is new around here as well, viewing us for the first time, then please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button as well. Again, we're trying to hit 1K, so if we can get to 1K, very much appreciated as always, realistically as well. But again, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Of course, we'll be speaking about the individual goals as well in tonight's show. And of course, obviously, I know this Zane was in here early talking about Arsenal as well. Um, Saying for us to have a chance of top 4, we need Everton to get something tomorrow. Yeah, we need a draw or probably a Spurs win against United, and then yeah, we need we need Everton to do a job against Newcastle, which again, we don't know whether or not if that can happen, at least anyway. But nevertheless, as well, and of course, Zane also saying Arsenal fans know now what it feels like to be City's bridesmaids. Well, yeah, obviously they beat. They beat them 4-1, didn't they? I think I haven't seen any of the games, of course, watching Liverpool game. But as far as I could tell on Twitter, Arsenal wasn't very good, as far as I know. Anyway, but I think now it is City's now to lose. Are they 2 points behind Arsenal now, chat? With 2 games in hand. Again, that's not getting caught up anytime soon. I don't think anyway. So, yeah, for me, I think City now will go on and win the league. But look, if I was an Arsenal fan, again, obviously it got confirmed tonight that they are going to be in the Champions League next season. That was the ultimate goal for the season for Arsenal. Don't get me wrong, it's disappointing that they're not, it doesn't look like now they're going to go on and win the league. But again, this is the first time that squad's, gone to that level. For me, I think what the big problem with Arsenal is as well at the moment is they have nothing. If Plan A goes out, if you figure out Arsenal's Plan A, they don't have a Plan B. And again, I think they need to sign a striker that is like a Divock Origi, for example, because Arsenal don't have those players. Like for me, Gabriel Jesus and Nketiah are two. They are similar players in that aspect again. But again, we're not here to talk about Arsenal and the title. We're here to talk about Liverpool and potential European football for next season, chat. Anyway, again, apologies if the camera is a bit fuzzy as well. I've tried to fix it. I don't know what's wrong, so I think I'm gonna have to buy cameras. I think anyway, or it's StreamYard either way anyway. But didn't watch it. Was at work unfortunately. Very good win at Hostel Place to go to. Still need to rub my eyes to see that we've won 3 games in a row. Chris, we've won a game in that horrific away kit. It's so bad. It's so bad. like how we haven't been able to win in that kit, and then finally we've broken the curse. The curse is done. So again, get in. like again, again, fantastic. We've actually been able to pull a freaking performance out today, as well. But Matip was good. Matip was great. And to be fair, I apologized to Joel Matip. I said yesterday that I was terrified if Ibu was out. Of course, Jurgen confirming that Ibu, if it was the last game of the season, he would have played. But because, of course, you've got Spurs on the weekend, you can't really do that. So again, I'd expect Ibu to be um, there for Tottenham anyway. That's personally, I would think that anyway. Great finish from Gakpo, getting better and better. Brilliant from Cody Gakpo. Again, and to think we got him for what, 35, 34 million, somewhere around there. Again, absolutely brilliant bit of business from Liverpool. And again, I know plenty of people are frustrated in terms of Darwin not getting an opportunity to start. But at the moment, in the way Liverpool are playing and the system, probably Gakpo is probably better as our striker at the moment. I don't think overall. I think Darwin will be playing a straight Liverpool striker next season, but at the minute, Cody Gakpo, again, we're talking about Jota and how well he's done over the last couple of weeks. Gakpo has been phenomenal. Since he signed, realistically, he's been really, really good. But the problem is Liverpool haven't been that good. So again, either way, Cody Gakpo building confidence, absolutely perfect going forward for Liverpool anyway. But Talio Albin, Gakpo is not a striker. He is easy to defend against. Darwin offers more, but going forward, Nunes must start games. I, I agree and I disagree. I think Cody is a lot. I think he's perfect for that false nine position. Um, and I still think Liverpool will be moving away from that going forward. But again, it's just good options to have off the bench as well. The fact that again tonight we had the availability of Luis Diaz and Darwin, of course, to come on as well. Again, that was absolutely fantastic in that sense as well. We played well tonight. Got a wee bit lucky at times, but I think we deserved the win. Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, I know rival fans and even West Ham supporters will be screaming over that penalty with Thiago. But yeah, it's one of those. If it's given, it's not getting overturned. But if it's not given, then it won't get overturned. It's a real mix-up one for me. I don't think it's a penalty based on the fact that Thiago's going to ground. So and the space between the player and Thiago's arm. Again, there's nothing you can do in that aspect of things. But to be fair, I think if it was the other way round, I think I'd be fuming it wasn't given. So I can understand on that aspect of things as well. But to hear but on a VC watching chat as well. So thank you, Mark, for bumping in. Coming into the chat anyway, but Gakpo is playing very well too. Yeah, absolutely. Jackson as well saying Scouse. Hello, Jack. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Obviously, that's Doug's channel. Chris is saying, yet 2 points behind Arsenal with a game in hand. Do they have one game in hand? I thought they had 2 games in hand. Chris. Yeah, I thought they had 2 games in hand. I'm not particularly sure though. Obviously, that's Jack's link as well. I quickly go through the chat has escaped me now as well. Domestics and yeah, hello domestic butler, very good seeing you as well. Amazing, hi everyone as well. You cannot be confident about winning the league before you play City twice. That's a reality. Yeah, I think without like when we won the league, I think we did we play City two? No, it was the game after we got confirmed as champions, wasn't it? And Trent was still on a bender. Yeah, that game was hilarious. But still, I the only team now that could probably stop them from winning a treble is Real Madrid. I just don't think. I don't think Arsenal now. Thing is, it's how they have to win every single game now from now until the end of the season to stay in the conversation. But I just don't think Arsenal are going to do that personally anyway. But yeah, I think Madrid are the only team now that can stop them winning a treble, which is absolutely friggin' annoying. Gakpo didn't even need to look at the goal. Did he? He just absolutely twatted it, and it was absolutely fantastic to see as well. But I'll sort it out, Con, as well. Yeah, thank you, Jack, for that as well. Getting top four off that win in that kit as well. Oh, yeah, Jesus, could you imagine? Imagine Liverpool get top four. Jesus Christ. Against Spurs, only two changes: Diaz and Thiago in. Maybe Ibu as well. I think comes back in without a doubt. Yeah, maybe Luis Diaz for Jota potentially. Um, Even still, that's frightening to think about the fact that we've got Luis Diaz back. Like he was good as well tonight when he come on. Very very impressive. But yeah, I think completely. Thiago maybe Hendo as well, maybe in that way. What a good win as well, says Jordan. Absolutely. Hi, Mark, top man as well. Yeah, Mark's fantastic man as well. Let me quickly scroll back up. Fabinho didn't get a yellow card. That's also good as well. Yeah, no, it is good because if he gets another one, he's suspended for 2 games. So yeah, it's a little bit on the ropes, isn't it, chat? I think when it comes to Fabinho, like I think he made a tackle on Jared Bowen and was like, "Oh Jesus Christ!" You just know with the referees like whip yellow card, like and then we are screwed then and that way. But I am very feel, says Rob as well. Van Dijk Aura defending again. Yeah, well, to be fair to Virgil as well, there was that one that he got off Antonio, which was absolutely brilliant. Yeah, absolutely fantastic from Virgil. But again, um, it wasn't plain sailing, was it? At times, I think we clearly saw that as well. To be fair, but yeah, Man City have 2 games in hand. I thought so. I wasn't particularly sure as well. But as a Liverpool fan, I can't be neutral. Certainly wasn't a penalty. It was no penalty. But no, if it was on the other foot, I could understand. Obviously, West Ham fans and other people going, it's a pen, but still, yeah, absolutely. Imagine we replaced Man United in top four. I would love it. But we'll have a look at the league table now before we speak about the goals or speak about anyone else individually. Anyway, we'll quickly see if I can get the table up for you guys. Should have got it beforehand. I'm always saying that, aren't I, chat? Right, let me quickly get that up. There we go. But yeah, as you can see right now, anyway, if it wants to load. There we go. Take down Chris's comment, and then there we go. Yeah, it's actually not. It's actually you look at Liverpool's, of course, latest form. That looks a lot better than it did 2 weeks ago. It looks 10 times better than what it did 2 weeks ago, anyway. But as you can see, anyway, now we'll go on and win the league. Unfortunately, of course, I wanted Arsenal to win the league, but yeah, I think that's the case. But then you look at the race for the top four. Again, tomorrow is going to be so crucial as well. The only disadvantage is the fact that, again, United have 3 games in hand practically to play as well. So realistically, we are just looking at Newcastle in that sense as well. So again, for me, can Liverpool get Champions League? Again, I'm not particularly sure on it, but still, oh yeah, of course, everyone laughing at Spurs. Well, of course, Brighton losing tonight as well against Forest, which, of course, we take a quick look at the bottom of the table now. It looked very, very interesting. Where's Tom? Where's Tom? McKendo, get Tom in you. But yeah, Everton going down, down to down. Anyway, but yeah, Forest, of course, winning as well. Same now on Leeds as well. So again, let me know your guys' thoughts. Of course, you look at Liverpool's next couple of fixtures: Spurs at home, Fulham at home, Brentford at home. Again, if Liverpool can get 9 points out of that, then again, I'd be very much getting more confident with it, depending on the situation. Anyway. Anyway, but imagine we replace Man United top four. Yeah, absolutely. I think Luke's saying we warned United Arsenal fans about Manchester City. They didn't listen. They think the league was won after 10 games. Joke fan base. Yeah, in many senses, yeah. What has really annoyed me is the narrative of Arsenal fans going, "Well, Liverpool's title win was a fluke." Like, are you having a laugh? Like Liverpool won the league title before COVID was even a thing. Like, and that's the thing. We're talking about flukes and a fluke season, the COVID season. Man City won the title when COVID was a full-on thing. Like, it just makes me laugh. And it was something on, I think, not something to do with Arsenal Fan TV, where someone had said that, and then someone quoted them and was like, "Well, your FA Cup win must be, alive then because you won the FA Cup in that season." Like, it's so stupid. Liverpool won the league title before COVID was even a thing. Like, Arsenal fans, like, are so hilarious. Like, again, can't wait to watch Arsenal fans go in meltdown about tonight's game. But it's like I said, you get the sound ones, and of course I know a few sound Arsenal fans, but as well. Again, obviously, if Luke is in the chat as well, how's your brother taking it? Because that should be, ooh, that should be a spicy conversation. That I cannot be happier in watching Gakpo as so much. We've robbed PSV. He's worth 100 million bloody gem. Yeah, absolutely. Again, it just shows that Liverpool are 100%, like, when it comes to attackers, Liverpool know what they're doing. In terms of the market, anyway. I would say, at least anyway. Someone by my door? No, I thought someone by my front door then. But let me quickly scroll back down. Arsenal still have to go to Newcastle too as well. Yeah, exactly. It's a tough places to go. But United could beat them in the FA Cup. I don't think they beat. I don't think they beat them. Personally, I think City will be too good for them. Arsenal will not compete next season, Connor. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not particularly sure. Man United are not winning the FA Cup. Haaland hat trick in the final. United's defense. Yeah, absolutely. Again, for me, it is only Madrid that can stop them winning a treble. So again, I want Benzema and Vinny Jr. to do what they did, do what they do normally against us as well, and actually show up. But United don't stand a chance in that final. Absolutely. Rest Jones, Hendo, and Jota. Jones can't be rested. He's been brilliant for us and needs to continue in this role. Yeah, Curtis Jones has been phenomenal. Do you know what? I kind of read that and I thought Ricky put it, and I was like, Ricky wouldn't put something like that, surely. So, yeah. Bloody hell, can you imagine Ricky reading that comment? It'd be absolutely having a go by there. Our Chelsea in a relegation battle, yeah, absolutely. Liverpool saying it's a fake title because of COVID. Arsenal won the FA Cup during COVID as well. Yeah, absolutely. It's not for me. Liverpool won the title before anyway, but not a chance. Tom, you're getting relegated, lads. Tom, you are getting relegated, lads. What else do we have anyway? But yes, we can, Con, as well. I hope so. Again, I hope top four can be a realistic thing. Where's Tom, Everton Football Club? Fight me as well. Yeah, Tom, you're getting relegated, lad. Everton Football Club. Tom's gonna absolutely hate me for saying that anyway. But again, going back onto the game, of course, obviously a couple of you guys have spoken about Cody Gakpo as well, and that beautiful finish tonight as well. For me, absolutely brilliant from him yet again. Obviously, the quick turn and then just absolutely belted in the bottom left corner. Of course, obviously hit the post as well. But just in general, his overall play, the likes, to Salah, to Jota, coming in deeper as well. For me, obviously, I think a lot of us thought he would have been used on that left hand side, but that false nine position, it looks to be his bread and butter. The fact that he can take the ball and carry it forward, it's also as well where Liverpool can probably use that against top teams as well. Maybe in a 4-2-3-1 next season, play him a bit deeper on and just drive at the defence. That's what I think Cody Gakpo is at his best, personally anyway. But yeah, obviously I want to quickly mention as well Trent's performance as well again tonight. Obviously Liverpool, oh, not Liverpool, sorry, Jurgen Klopp mentioning, of course, that he had an absolute brilliant game, and again another assist by Trent, which is absolutely phenomenal. It's actually now, I believe, he's broken another record in terms of assists, which I think he's got the most amount of assists in a month ever in Liverpool's history. So he's got 5 assists this month, which is the most by any other Liverpool player in a month. That makes sense. It was on Opta statistics anyway, but again, Trent breaking records in that new role as well. And look, it does offer the conversation of, again, do you move him there permanently? I think it's a little bit up for debate, of course, but again, still a right back in my eyes, to be fair. But again, absolutely phenomenal performance from Trent, again, in that new role going forward, dictating the game. And again, you look at that inside role. Obviously, I know that obviously John Stones has been playing there this season, but you look at if Trent can develop more in this role, he's probably the best person to play in that role. And again, like if again going forward, do I think Liverpool will keep this going forward? Yes and no. Personally, I think once we've got the midfield that we want for next season, I think Liverpool will be moving to a different system. But again, if you want to control games, and I think in this system Liverpool control games a lot better, even though at times it is a bit edgy. It's even still like it offers Liverpool, it offers a different element towards Liverpool's attack and defense in that aspect of things as well. So I think it's a little bit of difference in it, and of course that's down to personnel as well. But again, you have to compromise with it as well. But let me check something a moment. There we go. But yeah, and of course, the match winner from Joel Matip as well. Obviously with his banger of a header at the near post. Obviously he had one just beforehand as well, which for me, again, he should have scored off of that. But the fact that again it was literally the same corner afterwards that he did it, I thought again absolutely brilliant from Joel Matip again. Which again I said yesterday that I wasn't confident with Joel Matip being potentially backup for Ibu Kanate, but still I thought he was absolutely brilliant tonight. And again, it just goes to show that don't judge a book by its cover. But in that role, John Matip did perfectly well as well. So again, and before we do go off as well, chat, because I do have to end the stream early tonight. So again, apologies for that. But let me know your man of the match in the comments right now. Let me know your man of the match because I have mine in particular, who I think was man of the match anyway. But again, will this system be a thing now for Spurs? Maybe as well. I think it is a very much a possibility as well that it might be the fact that Liverpool might keep it round now for a while. But again, let me know your guys' thoughts anyway in the comments. But to be fair, my brother is a bit disappointed, but he's proud of the efforts and look forward. But them throwing away 9 points from 4 games, he is devastated. Yeah, that was it. I remember us back in 18-19. It was the same thing, wasn't it? When we drew those 3 games and we were like, oh, crap, like the title's gone. And now, obviously, because that's the thing. If Arsenal had won against not against Sheffield, sorry, against Bournemouth, against West Ham, they had just won one of those. For me, they could have tried a draw today. But they had to go and win. But yeah, also John Henry was at the match. Yeah, he was at the match for some mad reason. I don't know why. Not gonna lie, I'm worried, but I'm not like we haven't been down this route before. Yeah, absolutely, Tom. But Tom, if you want to do us a favor and do yourself a favor tomorrow, you could win tomorrow and get it done. Pretty please anyway. But Everton Football Club as well. Says the boys. What else do we have? Joel Matip, you beautiful giraffe as well. Yeah, absolutely. Love a good old giraffe. A new would play as well. What else do we have? Matip is a beautiful human being as well. Gakpo for Doug for man of the match. Remember last night, Connor, the guy said same team apart from Matip. Yeah, no, he did, to be fair. So fair play on that as well. But again, yeah, it was Southampton. They should have been. I said Bournemouth, and I thought I got it wrong. when I said it, but again, Trent man of the match for me, and I agree with domestic. I thought Trent again tonight was absolutely brilliant for Liverpool. Defensively sound, going forward. The tempo of the midfield again ran through Trent. But again, there's obviously memorable options. Of course, Cody Gakpo is one. Joe Matip is another one as well. I did have a list on who I thought was it. Van Dijk as well. I thought was decent tonight. Curtis Jones as well. Again, phenomenal at times with his play in the midfield. But for me, I'm going to give it to Trent. I thought Trent again was up there, but Gakpo is a short, a very close second. I would say at least anyway. But I am going to leave it there for tonight, guys. Anyway, we have been live for nearly half an hour anyway. But before we do it off, Arsenal didn't put up a fight. I haven't seen it. I'm going to go watch the extended highlights now. So again, I will know my thoughts tomorrow in tomorrow's show anyway. But hopefully everyone has a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. Anyway, of course, and yeah, the Reds now have got 3 wins in a row, which is absolutely fantastic to see and hear, of course. And yeah, now we move on to Spurs Sunday, 4:30. But of course, we'll be live before then, talking about the game and probably talk a bit about this game tomorrow in depth as well. Talk about Cody Gakpo, Trent, and so on. And of course, we'll talk about anything else in the news as well for you guys tomorrow anyway. But hopefully, if you haven't already, I haven't even checked how many likes we're on or anything like that on tonight's show as well. We'll quickly have a gander and have a look how many we're on. How many are we on? We're in 12, so we can get to 15, 20. I know some people watch it after the stream as well. Be very much appreciated as well. And of course, if you're new around here as well, then please hit that subscribe button. We've lost a couple of subs from yesterday for some reason. I don't know why. But again, hopefully we can get back up there and of course get to 1K before the end of the season anyway. But until next time, guys, that is going to be it from me. I've been Connor from the COP Council. See you all tomorrow. Ta-ra.